This is my WAP movie review. I don't know why he keeps saying. I don't know why I keep saying it wrong. Like my last video, I said WAP, but I said, and I tried to spell it. I said RA. I'm like, what? Talking about RA? I mean WAP. What the hell's wrong? So anyway, this is my pretty much song review. This is a very nasty song. Yeah, I'm seriously. It is a very nasty song. But they're like, they're like, oh, this song is for adults and all that stuff. That's what Cardi B said, right? But it's like I heard it on the radio one night. I was just driving, right? It wasn't even like, I don't think it was night. I think it was like maybe like 3. No, that's evening, right? 4. And I'm just driving around and I hear a song on the radio. I'm like, did they just say the curse words on the radio like that? Yeah, it was actually curse words on the radio. And I was like, yo, that's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that because there's like kids and all that stuff, or like people, they don't want to hear that, all that cursing like that. I was surprised. I forgot what station that was on. Yeah, because I'm over here, pretty much, where I live. So it's like, of course, they're going to be playing a whole bunch of stuff, like that. But it was not really supposed to have curse words in it. And I'm saying, because, like, how is it for grown people, like, when it's on a public radio like that? Like, when it's on the public radio like that. That's not for grown people. That's for everybody to hear. I guess because it makes a lot of money. So anyway, I gotta say, because I know that for a fact, like, people would get on to things, including kids, right? Especially kids. The little kids, they go on the music video because that's the closest thing that they can get, to seeing somebody naked, because their parents got a lot of parental control, right? And I guess, like, they literally making money from all stuff like that, and it's, like, ridiculous. Like, I don't even understand, like, why they even had curse words like that on the radio. I understand, like, it's a new song and all that. Maybe somebody paid them. I don't know, but that's really not cool. So the song itself is just, I mean, the guy in the background repeating that over and over again, it's like he just, it gets stuck in your head and all that stuff. But then again, it's like, I don't feel like compelled to actually go to the song right now and listen to it. I don't feel compelled to do that. I don't know why, but like, I usually love music. I actually usually love the background, the sounds in the background of music, and it has a good sound, but it's just something about the song. I don't know. And then I look at the music video, and then the women walk around with the big old plastic titties and bouncing up and down with the tight clothes and all that stuff. And then you see some girl shaking her butt at the end or something like that. Everybody all looking surprised. I'm like, what is surprised about? They say that, I mean, women are telling me, like, the video's like very, like, and was it pleasing to the eye, basically, but the video wasn't really, I understand, like, that's what they were going for, but it wasn't really pleasing to the eye for me. But I know for a fact it was pleasing to the eye for a lot of people, because that video got a lot of views in it. It got a lot of, pretty much making a lot of money. I guess because, like, the words are, like, kind of, it's getting to a point where it's kind of iconic, right? Because it's like everybody's just going to memorize it. And it's kind of crazy, because it's like, at one point in time, like, you need to put, like, it was just, like, very nurturing, like, words and songs were, like, very nurturing, but it's not really nurturing words. It's just hypersexuality and all that stuff. And it's just like, people say it's, like, for women and all that stuff, and people say it was, like, empowering and all that stuff. But I mean, like, honestly, this is how I was seeing the music video. They were literally, like, introducing themselves to a John. Like, they were shaking their ass for a John. They was kind of speaking to a John. They weren't really trying to recruit other prostitutes or something like that, because that's what it is. It's all depending on, people paying for them, right? So, I mean, that's not really empowering to me. That's not really feminist to me. That's not really none like that to me. It's just another form of being, dependent on a dude, right? But the women themselves making the song, that was very dependent, because they're making a lot of money off that song. At least I assume they are, right? So that's dependent. But the type of, like, image they portrayed wasn't dependent at all. You know what I mean? Yeah, independent at all. It was very dependent, right? And I don't know. This is another music video, right? Out with the guys dancing to the song, right? Those guys know how to dance. Now, to me, to be honest, like, I don't know, like that was more pleasing to the eye to me, because it's like the guys had muscles, or if the guys didn't have muscles, like the he had, you know, a nice face. Actually, he still had a nice body, he just didn't have muscles. But some guys were skinny, other guys, all guys, they were pretty. They're just pretty men. Some guys were beautiful men. With the gay dudes dancing. But it's like, that's the only time I really listened to the song, was when the guys were dancing. But it's like, that was like more pleasing to my eye, because it was like they all had like kind of individual ways of dancing and all that stuff, and they all were beautiful, and they kind of all stuck out together, and it just really seemed like it was more different style of dancing. You understand what I mean? It wasn't really just to a point where like they just kind of kept it. You know what I mean? It's just more interesting. I don't know. Maybe because they men, and I like men or something. I don't know. But it kind of sucks, because in both videos, you can kind of assume that they are, yeah, they're gay, but both of these videos, they're advertising to men. You know what I mean? They're advertising to men. So it's like, I don't know, I'm kind of sad about that, because it's like no videos advertising women, they're both advertising men. I mean, well, you know, it's just prostitution anyway, but I don't know. Hell, they probably both advertising to everybody. They want to make money, baby.